Something urgent is unfolding, and you need to hear this before tomorrow. The final week of April 2025 isn't just another week, it's a cosmic tipping point. If you've been feeling strange, exhausted, or emotionally unstable, you're not imagining it. Let's dive deep. Here's what's really happening, and why it's about to change everything. For a moment, it felt like everything had finally settled, as if the tension had lifted and we could finally breathe again. But that peace you felt last week? It was a mirage, a setup for what's about to unfold. Beneath the stillness, the energy has been building, quietly, forcefully, and now it's reaching a breaking point. We are standing on the edge of a storm that can no longer be held back. Emotional collapses and sudden surges of intensity are no longer just possibilities, they're unavoidable. Events may feel random, chaotic, and overwhelming, but they are part of a much bigger cosmic pulse moving through our lives. Sensitive souls are already feeling the shifts in their bodies, their dreams, their moods. Everything feels heavier, sharper, more unstable. If you've been uneasy without knowing why, this is why. Prepare yourself. The lunar storm isn't coming. It's here. And it's not just external events that will shake, it's the internal foundations we thought were secure. This collapse isn't designed to destroy you, it's designed to reveal what's unsteady, what can no longer stand. Trust that if something falls apart now, it's clearing space for something far more true to who you are becoming. The intense cosmic pressure we're experiencing right now isn't just reshaping today, it's shaping the entire future of how we connect with others. We are moving into a time where appearances, status, and surface-level charm will no longer hold relationships together. The illusions that once built friendships, partnerships, and even families are dissolving. Only soul-based connections, rooted in authenticity, vulnerability, and shared growth, will have the strength to endure what's ahead. This shift begins right now, during the final week of April 2025. Every emotional test, every uncomfortable conversation, every revealing silence you experience is showing you what's real and what's built on sand. Some ties will naturally snap, no matter how hard you try to hold them. Others will deepen beyond anything you've ever known, forming bonds that feel ancient, destined, and unshakable. It's not about quantity anymore, it's about divine quality. The people you choose to walk with after this season will shape your next timeline. Their energy will either anchor your growth or weigh down your evolution. Be discerning. Let your soul, not your fear, choose who stays and who goes. Because in the future that's fast approaching, only love forged in truth will survive the storms. And it will become the foundation for the new world your spirit has been preparing for. On April 27th, the super-new Moon Perigee arrives, a moment when the moon swings closest to Earth and then vanishes into total darkness. It's not just a celestial event, it's a spiritual alarm bell. When the moon disappears from the sky, the unseen forces within us rise. Emotional chaos, distorted dreams, and hidden fears that we thought were buried will start surfacing without warning. It's a cosmic blackout, and it's activating something deep in our subconscious. This blackout is not limited to the night sky, it's unfolding inside us too. You may notice your emotions becoming harder to control, old wounds resurfacing, and strange, vivid dreams leaving you shaken. The boundary between the conscious and subconscious mind thins dramatically, pulling up unresolved feelings, shadow desires, and forgotten truths. It can feel messy, overwhelming, even frightening. but it's all part of the cleansing that must happen before the next phase begins. Understand that this darkness is not punishment, it's preparation. When the light is gone, we are forced to meet ourselves honestly, without distraction. The super-new moon is stripping away the illusions we've hidden behind, exposing both the cracks and the treasures within. Embrace this internal blackout as a sacred pause, a moment to recalibrate your spirit and plant new seeds in the soil of your true self. As the energetic pressure builds, we enter a phase of psychic static, where dreams no longer stay contained within sleep, and the lines between past, present, and future blur. You may find yourself waking up with vivid images, strange emotions, or memories that don't seem to fit your current life. These aren't random. They are signals that the veil between timelines is thinning and your soul is tuning into frequencies far beyond the ordinary. If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you. Old memories may surface, but so might unfamiliar ones. Echoes from different versions of you, from paths you almost took or lives you're still energetically connected to. The mind may struggle to make sense of these flashes, but the heart often recognizes the deeper meaning instantly. Emotional echoes, like sudden waves of sadness, longing, or joy, may hit without warning, pulling you into experiences that feel both distant and intimately yours. This psychic static isn't here to confuse you, it's here to awaken you. It's a call to pay closer attention to your inner world, to the symbols and patterns that keep appearing around you. You are not losing your mind, you are expanding your awareness. As the timelines stretch and overlap, trust that your intuition knows which threads to follow. What seems like chaos now is weaving the fabric of a much bigger story, the story your soul came here to remember. Beginning April 29th, we step into a powerful but dangerous illusion phase. Venus, Saturn, and Neptune align to weave a subtle, complex web of emotional confusion. During this time, your heart's desires, your perceived reality, and your deepest longings will start to blur together. What you want, what you feel, and what is actually real will no longer be easy to separate. It will feel intoxicating, almost dreamlike. But that's exactly where the trap lies. Surface emotions will become tricky, unreliable mirrors. Something may seem beautiful, urgent, or destined on the outside, yet when you look closer, it might reveal cracks of disillusionment. Relationships, opportunities, even your personal goals may carry a haze of wishful thinking rather than solid truth. If you rush forward based purely on emotion, you risk building your next steps on fantasies that will dissolve when reality sets back in. This phase demands caution and patience. Trust deeper signals, not immediate feelings. Wait, observe, and breathe before making any major emotional decisions. What feels urgent today may look completely different after the fog lifts. Your future self will thank you for honoring your inner wisdom over external noise. Remember, not everything that glitters in this season is gold. Some things are simply distractions dressed as destiny. This week, you may feel a strong urge to be seen, liked, or praised. But be careful. That pull toward validation is part of the ego illusion trap. In this emotional landscape, the hunger for approval can become addictive, making you act out roles that don't align with your soul. It's easy to get caught up in social performances, carefully crafted posts, or saying what people want to hear just to feel relevant. But that high, it's fleeting, and it leaves you emptier each time. This is not the week to pretend. This is the week to return to yourself. That's because something far more subtle and sacred is happening beneath the surface. On April 26th, the Moon and Mercury align in a whisper-like moment. You may hear a random phrase that hits you like a revelation, feel a chill from nowhere, or sense an eerie déjà vu. These aren't coincidences. They are divine messages disguised as everyday moments, nudging you toward your truth, away from your performance. In the stillness, your spirit will start to speak. Are you quiet enough to listen? Your ego will want to shout. Your soul will want to whisper. And right now, the whispers carry the real guidance. The alignment of the Moon and Mercury is not about dramatic signs or grand gestures. It's about subtle clues that lead to deep alignment. If you chase applause this week, you'll miss the sacred directions hidden in silence. So stay grounded, be honest, tune in. The truth you've been searching for is already trying to reach you, not through noise, but through nudges. As Venus and Saturn move into tense alignment around April 29th, relationships are about to enter a period of emotional rawness. You might feel distance, detachment, or a chilling silence between you and someone close. But don't misread it as rejection. This isn't the end. It's a test. A spiritual stress test designed to reveal which connections are real and which were simply convenient. Only the bonds built on truth, mutual respect, and emotional maturity will withstand this pressure. The rest will fade. And that's not a loss. It's a clearing. To make things even more complex, Neptune steps onto the stage, wrapping everything in fog. This is the mirage test. During this phase, you may believe you've found the perfect love, the dream job, or a life-changing opportunity. But be cautious. What you're seeing might only be a projection of your own longing, not reality. Neptune's energy makes fantasy feel like truth, and truth feel like fear. It's beautiful, yes, but it's also deceptive. You have to pause, breathe, and look deeper before diving in. Together, these energies challenge both your heart and your discernment. Saturn strips away the superficial, while Neptune tempts you with illusions. This is why emotional discipline is essential right now. Don't chase what sparkles. Test what's solid. If it holds under pressure, if it remains true when the fog lifts, then it's meant for your next timeline. Otherwise, let it go. This week isn't about getting everything you want. It's about discovering what's real enough to keep. If you've been feeling unusually tired, disconnected, or craving silence lately, you're not broken. You're wide open. The veil between worlds is at its thinnest, and sensitive souls are absorbing the frequencies that most can't even perceive. You may feel like you're floating through your day, barely anchored, but that's because your spirit is tuning into something beyond the ordinary. This exhaustion isn't laziness, it's spiritual calibration. You are receiving downloads from higher planes. Don't push through it, honor it. In this altered energetic space, dreams are no longer just dreams. This week, many are tapping into timeline bleed, vivid experiences that feel like memories from other lifetimes, alternate futures, or parallel versions of yourself. These aren't random images, they're echoes. Your soul is reaching across the multiverse, pulling fragments of who you've been and who you still might become. The pressure you're feeling right now isn't a sign that you're failing. It's a sign that you're transforming. Confusion, emotional fog, exhaustion, they're symptoms of an old version of you collapsing, making space for something bigger, wiser, and more aligned. You are shedding timelines that no longer serve your highest good. This isn't the end of your path. It's the beginning of a new one. Hold on through the haze. Trust the unseen shifts. Something extraordinary is being born inside you, and it's closer than you think. This isn't about just surviving the chaos. It's about awakening through it. You were made for this shift, crafted for this precise moment in time. Your soul already knows the way forward, even if your mind can't see it yet. If the pressure inside you feels unbearable, it's because your destiny is pressing against the walls of your old life, begging to break through. Comment, "I'm ready," if you feel this shift awakening inside you. Like this video if your soul needed this reminder. Subscribe for more cosmic updates, because you were never meant to sleepwalk through this storm. You were meant to rise through it,